Hello, welcome to Little Literati. I'm Jess, and this is my June FairyLoot unboxing video. So let's just cut to the chase and see what goodies FairyLoot sent me this month. Incidentally, if you have any ideas about literary letter openers, that would probably be really helpful if you want to leave those in the comments below so I don't have to use an obsolete steak knife. Anyway, the theme for the month of June was elementalists. So, I'm excited to see what's in here. I'm smelling something herbally, which is probably this candle, which looks like it has herbs in it. It is Witchwood Remedies, and it is Windstorm is the flavor. It smells very clean and herbally. All right. The scent is Bath and Body, and it is Clairvoyance, and this is a white fig and pomegranate soap bar with shea butter and charcoal. That also smells very subtle and clean. I don't usually like scents that are too strong and overwhelming. Oh, how fun. This is jewelry. It's a necklace in the moment, made exclusively for FairyLoot. It looks like a Hamsa, almost, necklace. Or a bracelet, actually. Probably a bracelet. These are sticky notes. They're potion sticky notes. Those are really cute. In a world of ice, she will burn. The Frostblood Saga. And then the sequel is Fireblood, which comes out in September. And I've seen this around and I've been curious. I haven't ever actually read it, but I might have to get around to reading that. The sneak peek this month is The Waking Land by Callie Bates. So it's the first in a new trilogy. I have to look into that too. That's the problem with all these things. I keep finding new things to read. Darn it. This is a pillow cover, which looks gorgeous. Books are uniquely portable magic. A quote by Stephen King. And very true. And this is absolutely gorgeous. This is going to replace the other pillow I have currently that I usually lean on this chair. Oh, I love the colors, the way they all meld together, and then, you know, an open book. I absolutely love this. I have to be honest, I have never read Stephen King. I've seen a couple of the movies. No, I've seen The Shining. It was terrifying. I don't really feel inclined to watch more of them. My husband says he loves and hates Stephen King because he's such a good writer that he sucks you in, and so you have to stay up all night long and you can't sleep because you're terrified of what might, happen to you in the night, and you have to find out what happens. You have to get to the conclusion, and then you can sleep. So he has to stay up for 15 hours or longer sometimes, depending on the length of the book. Anyway, he loves and hates Stephen King, and I have never summoned up the courage to read any of his books. Moving on. So this is the bookmark for the Elementalists. The Fairy Scoop. The Stormheart series. Roar is the book this month. I have not even seen this one being announced or anything, but the cover looks really cool. And then there's the letter from the author. And of course the signed book plate. Let's see what it has to say for itself, because again, this is completely new to me. So, challenge a tempest, survive it, and you become its master. Aurora Pavin comes from one of the oldest Stormling families in existence. Long ago, the Ungifted pledged fealty and service to her family in exchange for safe haven, and a kingdom was carved out from the wildlands and sustained by magic capable of repelling the world's deadliest foes. As the sole heir of Pavan, I don't know how I'm going to pronounce that. I'll get to it later. Aurora's been groomed to be the perfect queen. She's intelligent and brave and honorable, but she's yet to show any trace of the magic she'll need to protect her people. To keep her secret and save her crown, Aurora's mother arranges for her to marry a dark and brooding Stormling prince from another kingdom. At first, the prince seems like the perfect solution to all her problems. He'll guarantee her spot as the next queen and be the champion her people need to remain safe. But the more secrets Aurora uncovers about him, the more a future with him frightens her. When she dons a disguise and sneaks out of the palace one night to spy on him, she stumbles upon a black market dealing in the very thing she lacks: storm magic. And the people selling it, they're not stormlings, they're storm hunters. Legend says that her ancestors first gained their magic by facing a storm and stealing part of its essence, and when a handsome young storm hunter reveals he was born without magic but possesses it now, Aurora realizes there's a third option for her future besides ruin or marriage. She may not have magic now, but she can steal it if she's brave enough. So it sounds like a fantasy, and I can definitely see how they tie that into an elementalist theme. So I will have to look into this probably next month in June or in July and finally get around to reading this, because it sounds like it could be something I could really, really enjoy. So those were the goodies this month. Kind of a subtle box, but also a very, I think it'll be an enjoyable box too. So all of the items were very wonderfully chosen, and I'm excited to start to use all of these things because these are some flavors and scents that might actually work for me. It almost, this one, the candle almost kind of smells like a forest because it's got the little herbs on top. So, kind of intrigued. I wonder what happens to them when you burn the candle, or if you're supposed to dump them out. I don't know. I don't burn candles very often. Anyway, moving on. I really wanted to thank you for staying with me through this video, and if you like what you see, you should definitely check out FairyLoot and see if their boxes are right for you. But I've really enjoyed most of the boxes that I've received, and I've been enjoying several of the books, so I'm really hoping that Roar is one that I really, really like. And thank you for staying with me, and stay tuned for the end of the month. I'm planning on posting several videos in the next couple of weeks, so stay tuned for that. And in the meantime, we'll see you soon, and in the meantime, read great books. Thanks.